Hi guys, it's Shani. As you would have seen below, this is my Love It or Leave It for February 2013. Wow, I haven't done a video like this in so long, but I just thought, you know, I've got some time today, I've got the day off, why not spend it talking to you guys? What do you think? Alright, so I'm going to start with my Love It's because I want to talk a bit about my Leave It's at the end. First off, Lush Mint Juleps Lip Scrub. It smells minty, it's, as you can see, it's just really fine sugar, and the trick is the directions are you take it out, rub it on your lips, and then just lick off the sugar at the end. I think I paid about, $10, $12 for this. It's a huge tub and I use it every second day, and it doesn't make my lips bleed or crack, it makes them really soft, and I've hardly made a dent in them. So that is my favourite. It gives me that lovely soft pout so that I can use it for when I use my reds or matte cut lips. I'm a big fan of matte, like satin to matte finishes on my lipsticks. So when I have, it makes them really nice and smooth with no flaky skin so that those colours don't grab to those areas, which is really good and I really love that. My second favourite is my Lit Cosmetics Glitter Glue. I love it. This is one of my holy grail products. It turns any of my loose pigments, like, you know, my loose pigments like this, into amazingly pigmented liquid liners. It does take a little bit of trial and error for people who haven't done it before to work out the ratio of pigment to liquid, but this makes the most amazing shades. It has turned my makeup life around. I can literally just go to my pigment drawers, pick out a colour I like, and I can have a liquid liner that exact colour. Sometimes I have found though, if a colour's, say, got a really strong black base, like say it's got black base with glitter, like, you know, packed with glitter, it may overpower, the black may overpower the glitter, but that's not a problem. That is not a fault of this product, it's just how the base is of the glitter. So that is my favourite product. This is available at litcosmetics.com only, that I'm aware of, but they ship worldwide for $10, so you can buy whatever you want. I want to say this is around, it's the under $20 mark. I can't tell you exactly, and my internet's down at the moment because we've just had a bit of a power outage and everything's trying to reboot and all that fun stuff. But that is that. This is 30 mils of full size. I just love it. I use this almost every day, if not every other day. I love that product. The next product I want to talk about is my Garnier BB Cream. This is for combination to oily skin, and this is in shade medium. I want to try a BB cream for ages. I bought a couple off the internet and the shades just weren't right. As when you buy things off the internet and you're not sure, you know, it's a lot of trial and error. I went shopping at my local BW and I saw this, and it was on special. I think it was popular. I think it was on special for about $10, I want to say. $10, $11, so I thought I would try it. They only had light or medium, so obviously I went the medium route because my skin's not exactly light. This product is just amazing. It's really runny, as you can see it's running out there. It's fine nozzle. This product, when I first got it and when I first saw how runny it was, I got really a bit scared. I was like, this isn't going to stay on my face. I live, as you would have, you know, I live in Australia, and at the moment the weather is disgusting here. We are hot, we are humid. The weather is most days somewhere in the 40s for the last couple of weeks, and it's muggy. We're getting like a 2-second rain and it's just making everything disgusting. So I thought, this is not going to stay on my face. So I've been trying it out and I really like it. I've just been using my normal primer, doing my everything else normal, applying this, and it's actually covering a lot of my flaws, which a BB cream is supposed to do. For people who don't know, BB cream is supposed to be a blemish balm. It's supposed to have all these properties in it where it makes your skin look fresher, brighter, more alert, cover blemishes, fine circles, things like that. And it really does it. I was really surprised for a drugstore product. A lot of people were swearing. There's an Asian brand that everyone swears by, and do you think I can find my perfect match for it? No, and I can't get samples of it, so I can't try and find one. But this stuff is perfect. I just put it on, apply it with my Sigma Round Kabuki, buff it into my skin, and then apply a little bit of powder after just to help set it, because I do have really oily skin, and it lasts all day. I love to wear this when I'm on night shift at work because it just gives me a bit of coverage, but it also lets my skin breathe overnight, so I'm not like I'm wearing a full face of makeup for over 12 hours. Being a nurse can be really tiring, and this covers it up. It doesn't show my under eye bags, and it helps cover up my blemishes because I have really quite blemish prone skin. So I'm really loving that. Great product, and I think it retails normally around the $14 mark, but it always seems to be on sale, like on special, wherever I go, which is fabulous. My next favourite is my Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder. I'm in Facebook groups, obviously, and I was reading, someone commented about this banana powder, and I'd never really heard of it. A lot of the YouTube people I watched early on never used it, I never really heard much of it, or if I had, the people who used it, they were a lot more of a more deeper skin tone, like the more tans and things than me. So I thought, well, I would never be able to use it. But there's a girl in a group who who's similar complexion to me, and she sweared by it. So I went online. This stuff is like gold to find. I'll leave a link to where I bought mine, and they always seem to have it in stock. So I paid $17, I think, including shipping, to get this to me. I use it every day. I've had this for a couple of months now, and I've hardly put a dent in it. This stuff is amazing. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I apply it under my eye area and sort of around the T-zone, and it does. I feel my skin looks brighter. It looks more flawless. This product is so finely milled. I just pack it on with a puff and then wipe it off. I love it. It was definitely one of my holy grail finds. Those are my very short love-its for this month. Those products have just worked amazing for me. Some of them I've used a bit longer than others, but I've used them, I've tried them, and I just cannot recommend them anymore. My leave-its were a little bit disappointing this month. I suffer, as I've said, it's been discussing the hot weather, and I don't wash my hair every day because I've got very oily prone hair as well, and if I do that, it makes the oil build up more and more, and I end up looking like a grease ball. So I've been trying some different dry shampoos, trying to find what works best for me. And when I went and bought my lip scrub from Lush, they had their dry shampoo, the No Drought shampoo, and it's supposed to be, you sprinkle it in your hair and brush it through, and it's supposed to help reduce the oil. So I bought it. I think this one was under the $20 mark. So I've been trying this. When I put it in my hair, I generally leave dry shampoos on for a couple of minutes just to let it soak up the oil before I brush it through. Normally dry shampoo will brush out, and you're not really left with any residue. This stuff though, it actually settles in my skin, and I end up with powder in my hair. Like if I put it in my hair and then brushed it out and then sort of ruffled my hair up, I end up with this powder under my nails. It doesn't actually leave my skin. And when I use this one, my hair is just like an ash colour from it. I really want to love it. It smells really nice. It has a lemony type smell to it. It's really finely milled, but I just can't bring myself to love it, because who wants the hair to look ashy, and who wants like powder in their hair? Not me. So that is a leave it, unfortunately. Another leave it I've got is I recently got this in I think it was my Lust Have It box, and this is a camouflage colour nail lacquer in the chartreuse colour. I love chartreuse. It's one of my favourite colours. Unfortunately, one of the reasons I don't like it is there is no handle. It's just a little screw top, but the formula is ridiculously thick. You can see there. When I apply it to my nail, it comes out quite streaky, whether it's just me, but it took me a good 3 or 4 coats to even get it semi-opaque. So I wasn't really a big fan of that one, and it does have a bit of it's not really a nail polish smell. It's very strong, very alcohol-y type smell. So that is another Leave It for the month. I'm not sure how much that was. I think that was about $9 you could buy it at Lust Have It. I think it was Lust Have It. See one of my review box reviews anyway. Now my last Leave It of the month. This is really disappointing. I really wanted to love it. I've been trying to find a good alternative for brush soaps, trying to work out what's going to be the best to clean my brushes and really get the product out of it. So I'd heard some really good things about the Encore brush soap, and so I ordered it. I paid $6 and I think it was about $5–6 shipping to Australia, so I bought a couple, thought I could use them, give them away to friends and stuff. My sister was interested in one, so I got her one, and it came and it was all together. The soap sweats a lot. I mean, I know it's really hot, but I've got other soaps and they're not sweating like this. This soap is really, like, it gets beads of sweat, and it's not left in, put in a cool dark place, so I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Other soap we've got isn't doing it. And when it came together, it was all together, it was all attached, and I washed 2 or 3 brushes in it, and the loofah which was attached to the bottom separated, which is okay. I can deal with that. I mean, it's a bit annoying that I've got 2 parts of it now. The annoying part was this was quite a solid bar. That's after about, I think I ended up washing about 20 brushes, and the bar's almost half, so obviously it's it reduces quite quickly. It's a product though that's unfortunate, because I want to love it, because a couple of my brushes had been stained by purples and reds in eyeshadows and things, so I tried a couple of them on there, and it actually did help remove part of the stain. Not all of the stain, but it did help remove at least, I think, about half of the stain that was left, so I was pretty impressed with that. It smells lovely. I got a lavender one. The scent isn't overpowering. It helped my brushes smell nice. It did condition them. They did feel very conditioned at the end of it, but you know, doesn't dry out, like, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not left in the like wet sink or anything. It's left in a nice cool place. It did detach from the loofah, which is a bit annoying, really, more than anything, because now I've got 2 parts instead of just a 1 unit. And it's sweating, like, you know, just in my hands you can see there how it's still sweating. I don't really know why. I've never seen a soap do this before. But yeah, it's just sweating. You can see there my hands are all greased up. Yeah, so that, it's a 50-50. I mean, I love it in a way because it did take the stains out. I don't love it because, you know, it's not, I guess, not well put together, because I mean, if this came off there towards the end of someone else using it, once you sort of got, you know, a bit further down, it would come away anyway, which is a shame. It cleaned natural brushes fantastic, cleaned them beautifully. When it came to my synthetic brushes, not so good. It left a greasy residue on them. Like my foundation brush, it didn't feel nice. I had to actually re-wash that. It felt quite greasy at the end. But like I said, on natural brushes it's fantastic, and it did help to remove some stains. So this is a 50-50. So that is my Love It's or Leave It's for the month of February. Just a really short, sweet one. I'll leave the links to my blog, Twitter, Facebook and my Instagram below, as well as links to for the banana powder and for the Encore brush soaps and for the Lit Cosmetic glitter. And I guess my question of the day is, have you tried a product that you've got a love-hate relationship with, and if so, what is it and why? Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye!